That's why we call it the Jib Fest, is because it's just a big festival of riding and having fun. Like, it's not a contest. Some people think it's a contest, and it's not. It's just about good people having fun and trying to progress snowboarding. I think everybody did super, super well.
This is a song about being in the jungle.
Tons of preparation goes into this event every year. About 6 months before, Jeremy, Dave, and I get together and decide what riders and photographers we want to attend, and then we all vote and come up with a list who's going to come. And we also bring a bunch of drawings and photos of handrails and jibs we want, and discuss course layout and design and where we're going to have it, and Gunny and the whole crew make it happen for us. It's dope.
The first year of the Jib Fest was kind of the year we were just trying to figure everything out. We just kind of wanted a skate park set up. We had it on a short run. We wanted to see everything. We had some technical pieces, but it was all pretty stock. Then going into the second year, we wanted to change things up a little bit. We spread out the run. We did some bigger obstacles, and it was more of a stunt course.
Jeremy, JT, and Dave all worked on how we would design this whole thing. They kind of each came up with their wish list of a bunch of different types of jibs and rails, and then I sort of laid it out into a layout, and then the Snow Summit Park staff boys, Tyrone, Brian, Sean, Josh, a bunch of other dudes all helped pull this thing together.
One of the best things about this year was the feel of it not being a contest was more here this year, I think, than it's been any year. The level of riding was so high, and everyone was so good. Like, it was almost impossible for me to judge.
Yeah, same with me.
A 13-way tie.
It's rad with just all the people that are here, because they're all so good, and they do a little something, and it just sparks a little creativity in your head, and to adapt onto what they just did, or it just makes you think of another trick.
It's just not a contest situation really at all here. It's just seems like a total fun thing. Everybody just rides and just kind of feeds off each other, and whatever happens at the end happens.
It's just an amazing atmosphere, and everybody's laid back, but still just totally pushing it.
We got our own T-bar, super wide run, 3 snow cats working for us. It's insane.
Well, I'm standing here on the double down kink. It's basically a flat down rail. I basically bit it off of True Life when JP Walker kind of broke some stuff off on a rail similar to this, and just tried to recreate it and then brought it over here to the Jib Fest.
So hopefully that one turns out, because I don't feel like doing that one again.
Probably not a good idea, dude.
But
But I mean, if you want to wimp out after that minor thing, that's cool. Like, see how far you get in life with the attitude like that.
Fun Box has always kind of been like the main ingredient to the Jib Fest. We've always had one every year and just kind of started to get pretty stock, so we somehow came up with this step-up box idea where you could just do a trick and then pop up into another trick. Just kind of bring some life back to the Fun Box.
What you guys making?
We're making a box that's got a little step up to it, to where you run across it and you actually have to ollie up another level. Should be pretty good.
Swollen belly's gonna make y'all stop. Take a minute and remember who takes the top. To the critics and the cynics, your time is up. Just admit it and rewind it, but this rhyme is up. It's hot. Swollen belly's gonna make y'all stop. Take a minute and remember who takes the top. To the critics and the cynics, your time is up. Just admit it and rewind it, but this rhyme is up. It's hot.
Perfected but not invented. Rhymes from the ego-driven, self-centered. Entered the fast lane and never got dented. Life in a flash, pipes, buds, and hash. 3 of my favorites, 4 of us made this. More hits in the majors, up from the minors. Bust from the top, duck cops and sirens. Fresh out the shop, popping and styling.
Mad chops, wildin', non-identical. The cynical's medical condition is
The 40-foot rail's always there. It's gonna be at every single Jib Fest. It's just a good, long, straight rail, and people just crush it. To me, that rail is Chico's rail. He's got the gnarliest trick on it. It's just a perfect piece for the Jib Fest.
Just admit it and rewind it, but this rhyme is up. It's hot. Swollen belly's gonna make y'all stop. Take a minute and remember who takes the top. The critics and the cynics, your time is up. Just admit it and rewind it, but this rhyme is up. It's hot. Y'all ain't got it, so don't even think about it. Cause I doubt if you know the time. Swollen members, Mocha only gonna take the shine. If you're thinking that you know me, better press rewind. You can bump it in your Sony, repossess your mind.
It was definitely cool to hang out with everybody, like in the hotel, like just in that big hallway, like having everybody in one hallway, and it was pretty cool. Everybody's stuff was out there, and
Talking about that's beat up the most.
At the end of the day, everybody's icing themselves and talking, so it's pretty cool. It's like a family feeling, you know.
Everyone tries to claim up how beat they are, and like they're like, I'm more beat than you. It's so fun.
So you're nursing your ankle?
And my ass.
Oh, I saw you hit your ass. What's broken on you?
My knee, my ankle, and my shoulder, and my wrist.
That it?
Yeah. Hey, smell my fingers. No, it's a smell.
Oh, dude. Toes.
The first year I remember the curve rail just sitting on the flat was like the craziest thing we'd ever seen. Like no one had ever really seen it or done a curve rail like that. Everyone was blown away by it, and then from there it was just like, what can we think of that's got curve rails? Like all of a sudden we've got like this crazy S rail the next year that no one thought was doable. We wanted to do this thing with the stairs just to kind of like step things up from just like things on the, just sitting on the snow. So we built this pretty crazy stair thing with like 20 wood stairs just to kind of add some consequences to it. Somehow it just all got mixed into one with like this dope curve rail going downstairs, and it was fun, but no one really could step to that thing, but it still got sessioned a little bit.
I'm feeling this whole stair feature. Yeah, there's some little bit of consequences involved with the stairs.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun for sure.
All right, buddy.
I'm gonna go check it out.
All right.
One thing that was cool about the Jib Fest is it progressed into something more real. They started to make more obstacles that were more like real street style obstacles, so it's kind of less like riding a park and a little more like reality. It's just made it a little more dangerous, a little more fun.
Those guys, those 4 guys are the high-end Summit Park staff. Only the best, A grade.
We're just gonna hook those guys up because,
You love those
This
guys.
event wouldn't happen without those guys.
Holy smokes.
Lay it all down.
We know you guys we know it makes you guys smile. So a couple of the standards.
Gunny and the whole park staff crew, those guys are totally one of a kind and couldn't do without him. Every year we get together and throw down a couple drawings and come up with some ideas, and we walk away and then show up at the event like a couple months later and everything we thought up's built, and it's insane and it's perfect, right to spec. Those guys are out from like 10 at night to 3 or 4 in the morning grooming the runs, making sure all the rails are pimped, just going into detail just so when we wake up in the morning and come check out the course that we're stoked on it and that everything's perfect and we're happy. And those guys bring a uniqueness to the Jib Fest that makes it what it is, and without those guys it wouldn't be as sick as it is. I'm stoked on those guys.
Toast for the 3rd Jib Fest, and we're in a new home. You guys are still here and you still got my back. You guys thank you.
Always next back.
Thank you guys.
And then we're doing like a little mini half pipe in the middle with jibs on either side.
It's definitely not the US Open pipe, but I think it's more fun. 2 flat bars in there, and then a fun box on the side that you can do like tech tricks on. It's pretty fun to have like coping in a half pipe like that. Most people that are riding half pipes are concerned about doing whirly birds 10 feet out. We're not too worried about that. Yeah, we just want to do lip tricks and have fun.
This is another one of JP's drawings that he wants. It's a flat rail, so it'll be flat, but it'll be bending at a certain degree, at a 45 degree.
We have this guy down in the desert that is bending whatever we want to be bent, and that is going to make the Jib Fest really fun this year, I think.
Alright, so this is the elbow rail. Just like 2 rails with like a 45-degree corner in it. So it's just like you gotta like navigate around the corner. It's like, it's kind of like a technical rail. I came up with this one. I like made like a little one earlier this year in Utah. Like I welded like a little one that was like a lot smaller than this, and it was pretty fun. So we decided to make a bigger one, and yeah, see how it worked out. It's pretty frustrating.
Yeah.
You gotta get it just right to come off the end, but it's fun. Brian Thiene's insane, dude.
Brian Thiene is definitely the life of the party, I'd say. He's
like the minute I see that guy, I just start laughing because I know he's gonna be funny.
Just everything he says, every single word he says is hilarious.
Well, if no one else is invited, all you guys got to kick it up a couple notches, dude. Turn it up the volume if you want to make this movie work. And then we're gonna have to have like the, you know, DNA and the photographers do their thing again too. So you better get to bed, dude.
You're drinking Tiger Bomb?
Yeah.
For a long period?
Check out the rim in there, dude. You know what that is? That's the bomb, dude.
That's the bomb.
Bomb around there, dude.
You said that's the bomb. Hey, what drink are you drinking there, Brian? That looks like the bomb.
It's the Tiger Bomb, dude. Dave Downing style. Feeling a little queasy, a little sore in the throat? Try it on, dude.
The street stock course, we kind of drew it up like a skate park. It has those like a, you know, fun box with 3 obstacles. So Gunny and his boys took over.
Pretty much Dave and Jeremy had both wanted this kind of flat bank wedge with masonite on it. We're calling it the trapezoid. And then it just the way it backed into this kind of snow table worked good to have the 3 options where you had the flat bank, the flat rail, and then the gateway rail. And we kind of put it all together and made this sort of snow version of a street skating fun box type thing.
It's fun.
Box.
It's fun.
What have you done? For every action, there's an equal or greater reaction. This happens for the hearing impaired and closed jacking. If I can't get no more satisfaction, we don't snatch kids, here we go knick-napping. Tell you in plain English, not in pig Latin. My enemies just straight lucky I've been rapping. But even when I get rich, I'm still gon' trap men. Addicted to the thrill of the hunt and big action. I don't bungee jump or skydive to get a rush. Tying punks up, lumping them up is fun enough. These all ghetto extreme sports to us. Staying calm, rolling by 5-0 with
At first, the circle rail was kind of a joke to everybody. It was something that was just kind of funny, and we were wondering if anybody would even be able to do it. And we all started trying it, and it was, we were having fun, and some of us just started looping out, and it was getting pretty funny. And then Chico and Bobby, they started carrying a lot of speed into it and getting inside, and they were making it like 3/4 of the way around pretty quick, and we all kind of stopped laughing. And then, well, they kept trying it, and then it was like all of a sudden we were all laughing again, I guess.
We're also going to build a ledge, sort of like this, where we kind of got the idea. We're going to build a ledge and an actual rail standing out of it, so we'll have wooden steps in the snow to go with it.
Turned out pretty sick. This whole centerpiece is probably one of the dopest obstacles, at least best looking, that we've got on the hill. Turned out pretty dope. We're pretty hyped on the whole thing.
Yo, Clef, what's up? I'm thinking, man. We don't always have to talk about Dungeons and Dragons all the time, you know? We don't have to make things so complicated. But let's take this back and show them how we could do this too.
Word. Deep by using candles. You can't get by the cannon. No way. Seasoned veterans. The hawk has landed. Toxic tandem. The doctrine of madmen. The planet of apes is now a main attraction. How does it happen? If I knew, I'd tell you. They probably try to say I worship devils in the cellar. It's just a sleight of hand, like Penn and Teller. The mighty dollar is taller than the star. Come on, ask your neighborhood martyr about the fire starter. People are driven to buildings when I let it out. My system built by the hands of men and women. Thinking of quitting? Do it. Now's the time. There's more job opportunities at the back of the line. Applications and registrations feels more like an investigation. That's right. Now how's that for a demonstration?
That's what I'm talking about, Fred. We're taking it back.
Go back to the essence.
What we're gonna do right here? Take it back to the basics. All the members. What we're gonna do right here? Go back.
Go back to the essence.
What we're gonna do right here? Take it back to the basics. All the members.
Hey yo, we all get older, rhymes get bolder. Series of events makes the heart grow colder. Started off with 2, now we got mad soldiers. Battle axe warriors, bitch, I thought I told ya. Heineken's on stage, never rock show sober. Spit venom of a cobra, hatched in October. Cuss, Libra Scorpion is taking over. Still the Silver Surfer, I ain't tripping on Nova. Introducing Mad Child, ladies and gentlemen.
After everyone was done sessioning the ledge, Jeremy got this pretty dope idea to get towed in by the snowmobile and step up to the top part of the stairs and do a bunch of different tricks, and it was sick. You hit up a bunch of different things, and that's one of the rad parts about the Jib Fest is you've got the freedom to do whatever you want to do, and those guys will totally make it happen for you because they're stoked, and that's what it's all about.
The Nixon Jib Fest is like bringing the fun back into snowboarding. Just such a good time to be out there with all your friends and riding. And we just want to thank everybody for making this event happen and just for all the good times out there. Thanks.
Crap, dude. I feel like I'm unfair picking 3 people. It's kind of hard.
I know, everyone's your friend.
And everyone did insane. That sucks.
Anthony, hit the pocket. Get a vote to going.
Anthony's who I voted for.
Yeah, I'll throw it in my pocket. It's neck and neck.
I don't know. Who'd you pick?
Who's my pick? You really want me to say?
Yeah, say.
I go for Eddie. Eddie.
Looks like 3rd place. First year at the Jib Fest for him, Chris Ingleton.
Yeah!
And looks like in 2nd place, JP Walker. And 1st place, you're gonna meet some Tylenol, some Advil, I think both. Eddie Wall. And then we have one other thing, which is everybody voted for the best trick, and that was pretty unanimous, and that was JP's backside 270 on the King Trail.
Oh yeah!
Right on. Hopefully you all had a good time, and hopefully you'll all be back here next year. Thanks for coming.
So first place, flat screen TV, surround sound, and the Nixon Jib Fest barbecue. And best trick, takes home a barbecue also.
Hey,
Dude. Come over here, Eddie. Get some chat.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Thank you so much.
That's annoying.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, dog. Careful.
Thank you so much, dude. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
This is bad. Yeah.
Yay! Oh man.
Yeah. I smell like Ben Gay. But
Oh man.
yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Thanks a lot, Chad.